Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm David Mathis. Thank you guys for tuning back in. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys are getting some valuable information from my channel and my content. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that little notification button. I'd really appreciate it. Today's topic, I want to talk about what happens when we overeat, right? When we go above what our macros and calorie targets are. It happens to us all from time to time, right? We're human. We go to a party, we go to a game, we have a wedding, something comes up, and we just can't track accurately, and that extra piece of pie looks good, that pizza, that burger, it just starts adding up quick and quick, especially when you start throwing alcohol on the topic, right? So, what happens when you do go over? What are you supposed to do the next day or the next few days? Well, it's very, very simple, guys. First of all, let's say what not to do. You don't start doing excessive cardio, right? You don't start taking things like laxatives and diuretics and all this other stuff to try to flush it out of your system, right? You don't go on a silly 300 to 500 calorie diet for the next week. Those are all gonna wreck your metabolism more than what that overeating did, right? That overeating, in theory, probably actually helped your metabolism a little bit because it gave more fuel to your fire. So I wanna create an example here for you, okay? Let's say that you went out and let's say that your calorie target is 2,500 calories, right? Not gonna get into the macro split, that's a whole thing. We're just going from calories right now. So say that you are supposed to be eating 2,500 calories, but you went on a little bit of a, excess. You had a little bit of excess that night. You had some pizza, you had some fries, you had a few beers, things like this. It adds up. So let's say by the end of the night, the next day, you realize, wow, I was about 1,000 calories over my target. So I actually ate about 3,500. What do? Do you just cut right back down to like 1,000 calories for a few days? No. This is what I want you to do. I want you to figure out how many calories over you went, or best guesstimate, right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to figure out 20% of what your goal calories were. So let's say 2,500 in this case, 20% is 500 calories. Now I would not want you to drop any lower than that each day, but we're gonna do that each day until you reach the amount of calories that you went over that night. Does that make sense? So you went over 1,000 calories, but 20% of your goal calories is 500, right? So for the next 2 days, I want you to eat 500 calories less than your goal. So that would be 2,000 calories in this instance. This isn't dropping down to 500 calories eating. This is dropping 500 calories from what your target calories are right now. So you're going from 2,500 to 2,000 for the next 2 days, because the 500 calorie deficit each day is going to add up to that extra 1,000 that you ate the other night. So this is a very steady approach. It's a very doable, manageable approach. Most of the time, if you overate, you're gonna be feeling satiated for a few days, so you're not gonna feel the effects of that 500 calorie deficit quite the same way. You're gonna do this for a few days, and then as soon as you've equaled the total of what you overate the other night, you go right back up to your goal calories. So in this case, you would go from the 2,000 calorie mark that you had for 2 days in a row, right back up to your goal of 2,500. It's important to get right back on track, guys. Doing things that are excessive, that seem like quick fixes, they might work really good for a little bit, but then it's gonna come back and bite you later on, right? You are gonna not be able to sustain that very long. Think of nutrition over a week-long period, not just a day. I think that's where a lot of people fall into a trap, right? We think that as soon as we wake up in the morning, like at 5 a.m. or whatever, that our bodies just automatically reset. And that's not the case. We need to start thinking of nutrition more, instead of a 24-hour period, more of like a 72, 96-hour period, a week long, things like that. Just don't try to do drastic measures if you overate, okay? Be reasonable, do a slight decrease for a few days until your body gets right back on track. Your body does not want to be shocked. The more you shock it, the worse you're going to be later on. So just take it slow, take it steady, be patient. And hopefully some of the tips that I gave you in this helped. If you have any more questions, please leave some comments in the comment section below. You can reach out to me. If you guys are interested in coaching, you can reach out to me at david@biolane.com. I'd love to help you out. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back with more content soon. If there's something in particular you'd like to see, leave a comment in the section below, all right? Have a great day. Take care. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you soon.